Hey everybody, Papaw here. Got Caleb, my sidekick. Actually, he's gonna be the boss today. I'm gonna be his little helper today. So we're doing ribs, baby back ribs. He is the rib king of Papaw, smoking meat with Papaw. So we're gonna let him take the helm here today. So Caleb, I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'm following. You tell me what to do.
All right, with ribs, I mean, you can pretty much do anything you want. I mean, there's all kinds of different rubs, all kinds of different binders you can use for them. You can use mustard if you wanted to. I'm today using this maple syrup. I think we used on the last one, our last episode. I'm gonna use that as my binder. We're gonna use this Famous Dave's rub. You can find it at Kroger, Malcolm Reed's, Killer Hogs, and some Suckle Busters. So we're gonna start off and just take this syrup.
Just drizzle a little bit on it.
We're just gonna drizzle a little bit on there. I'm just gonna dive right in. You don't need much. Kind of just rub it on there. And you don't have to use a binder if you don't want to. I mean, you could, like I said, there's all kinds of different ways you can do them. I just use it because it kind of, for one, helps your rub stick on, and for two, it kind of adds a little bit more flavor to it.
I might add, this is local grown syrup too, our local harvested syrup. And boy, it is good stuff.
You just kind of just rub it on there. I like to get mine coated pretty good on there. Oh, before I forget, before you do any of this, on the back side of these ribs, there'd be a silver skin that you have to peel off. If you've done this before, you already know this, but if you don't peel that off, for one, it kind of prevents the smoke from penetrating into your meat. And for two, you don't get that fall off the bone rib that a lot of people like. So always make sure you get that skin peeled off.
I got 3 of them here, so I'm doing 3 different rubs. About used our syrup quota for the year.
Get kind of messy, but if you ain't making a mess, you ain't doing it right.
We do have the cooker's already up to temperature out there. We got it started early. We went as cold as it is, which by the way, folks, we got up this morning, it was 3 degrees. So it's cold out. So we want to make sure we got them up to temperature, and they came up just fine, working good. So I'm happy about that. Look at Caleb sprinkle that on there. He knows what he's doing.
Don't need a time or two. All right, there you go. Yours about ready?
Well, almost. I mean, give the old man a break here, boy. Come on. So now, what do you think? Is that good? That'll work, won't it? It will for me.
So the method I'm using is called a 3-2-1 method. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put them on like this for 3 hours at typically 225, 250, somewhere in there. After 3 hours, we're gonna bring them back in. I'll show you what I'm gonna do from there, but we'll wrap them and put them back in for another 2 hours. And what that will do is help contain that moisture and get the nice juice flavor that you want in your meat. And then after that, we'll take them back off, put them back on for another hour after we sauce them, if you want sauce, and let them finish off that way.
It may not take the full time allotment that we're saying as far as a 3-2-1, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1. It may turn out to be 3-1-1 or something like that. We'll just have to see how done they are when we go to check them. Grandma likes hers fall off the bone, so trust me, that's what we're going for.
Yeah, last time, the last rack I did, you couldn't even cut them, they were just falling apart. So hopefully we kind of have the same result here. All
right, I guess we're going to the fire pit, guys.
All right.
So we'll see you out there. Okay, all right, guys, we got this thing heated up. It's running about 250. Right now, I've got it set on 235. But it'll kind of fluctuate in this cold weather. It's going to be up and down. So take that into consideration. So we're going to flop them things on there now. Get them ribs on. You want tongs?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We're using apple wood chunks today. Get some apple flavor on them.
B&B charcoal briquettes.
Put yours on there.
These are going on the Masterbuilt 1050 gravity feed charcoal grill, which I love dearly. And I've even got the smaller one, which I started with, the 560 over here undercover. And I'll use them both. Trust me, I will use them both. But today we just need this one. So we got them on the fire. They're gonna be cooking for a little while, a couple hours or so, 2 to 3 hours. And then we'll be back out here to check them. But we're gonna do a little recess time for a while.
Typically, like I said, I was gonna go with 3, 2, 1, but as we said before we put them on, sometimes it could be a little bit quicker. We bumped the temperature up to about 235 with it being cold outside. Figured we'd go a little bit higher temp. So they got done a little bit quicker. We're not quite done yet, but the first part's done. So what we're about to do now, I'm gonna spritz these in apple juice. That's what I like to do to contain the moisture. We're gonna put some butter down on some foil and we're gonna wrap them back up and put them back on. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that.
Now I'm going to put a few pats of butter down, and we're going to lay these down on here, meat side down. And then when we put them back on the cooker, we'll flip them over so that it's meat side up. And this butter and this apple juice is just going to run over those things and just meld into them. And we just won't be able to stand it when it comes time to eat them. All right, man, I think we're ready to layer on there.
We'll start with the big boy here. Look at those juices dripping out of it.
Oh boy, look at them. Yum, yum, yum.
All right, you gonna wrap that?
Yeah. Flip that over. And then this one, oh here, I want to push that butter under. Yeah, we'll have to get another piece on there too.
While he's doing that, one thing I wanted to show you guys, it's on these ribs. You see the bones there, how they're starting to recede back a little bit. When those are done, if they're done right, you'll have at least about a ½ inch or so of bone showing on these ribs. That's what you kind of want. I'm gonna go ahead and don't be afraid to put too much apple juice on these. The more the better. All right, there you have it. So we got them all wrapped and we're gonna put them back on the smoker about another hour or so. And then we'll pull them back off, bring them back in here and sauce them up. So we're back. We just pulled them off for the second time after the wrap. It's been roughly around 2 hours, about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna unwrap these now, check them out, and then we're gonna put our sauce on them and put them back on. So let's check these things out and see what they're looking like.
Oh yeah, you see that? Everybody, that's gonna be good. Who's hungry?
Got our special guest here.
All right, here we go. We're gonna put on a little Smoky Mountain. Blues Hog Smoky Mountain. Let's see, this is thick. This is a Blues Hog original. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of that. Oh, look at that. And got some Cosmos Q apple chipotle. Do a little painting here. Get this sauce across the top. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna put these back out on the smoker for a little while. Just really long enough. I think they're done. They'll be good to eat right now. But
Caramelize the sauce.
yeah, this will caramelize the sauce on there a little bit. Give it a nice nice coat. Nice look to it, to the ribs. Which, you know, it's all about the look, right? No, I know, we want to eat. That's some pretty good looking ribs right there now, folks. Mighty fine. And we've got brisket baked beans over here cooling down on the stove too that we just pulled out of the oven. Got some leftover brisket that I cooked a while back. We had in the freezer. If you've got any questions, be happy to answer anything you want to ask. Just private message Kaleb or I, and we'll sure try to help you out.
I'm good if you're good.
I think we're good, double good. So these are going back out. Throw them on the grill for, what do you think, half an hour?
45 minutes or so, yeah.
And they'll be ready to eat.
All right, guys, we're back. I got my other little helper here with me. This is Gabe, my son. We just pulled them off. We're gonna cut into them and see what we got going on here, so.
All right, what we're gonna do, I mean, they look good like this, but we're gonna flip them over because it's easier to cut. You can see the bones on the other side, so it makes it easier to cut through them.
Good job, buddy.
Woo, wearing me out cutting all these.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna have to try one of these.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'll try one too.
That's pretty good.
I'm not gonna be left out. That'll work.
Well, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in today. Again, these were just our basic ribs here. They're 3-2-1 style. We used 3 different rubs. We used the Killer Hogs barbecue rub, Famous Dave's rib rub, and Suckle Buster's competition blend. And then we sauced them up with Blues Hog Smoky Mountain and what was the other one? The original Blues Hog?
Yeah, Blues Hog Original, and then the Cosmos Q Apple Chipotle.
Right, yeah. So I hope you guys learned something from this, or at least enjoyed watching it. Pretty much all I got. I'm ready to eat.
These are good, guys. Try it. You gotta try them at home. Again, if you got any questions, Kaleb and I are here to help. Don't feel afraid to private message either one of us, and we'll sure give you all the answers we can. But again, thank you guys. I really appreciate your support. Appreciate you watching us, looking for us. We'll see you down the road next time, okay? Thanks a bunch. Have a good weekend. Bye.